Aha. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your girl again, Oyeladun, on Oyeladun Learn Swedish. Honestly, I'm excited to be here today. I'm super, super excited, and my joy knows no bound. Thank you for joining me. Please, you're welcome to comment, and if you have maybe a correction, or you want us to interact, you want us to learn Swedish together, please, there is a link on the description box. Kindly click that link to join my WhatsApp. Thank you. I'm having a voice back, and I want to see how to control that. Um, okay, please give me a moment so that I want to see what before I start with what we are planning to do today. Okay, what could be wrong? No. So today, um, I started my class, and what is happening? My voice is returning. So sorry. I think there's a technical glitch. Uh, My voice is returning, and I've checked this. Good. Now sorted. Thank you. Okay, so thank you for joining me here. I'm glad to be here, and it promises to be very, very impactful. So, I would like to quickly reiterate the purpose for creating this channel. I'm a new immigrant in Sweden, and then I am taking up my language learning. So, in order to make my learning worth it and then very effective, I thought to create this channel where other learners or people who are interested in learning the language, or people who have enrolled in the language course, or people who are interested in knowing what it is living as an immigrant in Sweden is, especially with follow up on my daily lifestyle and my challenges and everything I'm going through as an SFE student and as an immigrant in Sweden. We could connect together, rub mind, learn together, and then grow together. That is the purpose of this channel. Apparently, this week I was to begin my SFE class, but there was a heavy snowfall in my city since Wednesday, Tuesday night, no, through Wednesday. So the class was cancelled. However, I've been given a particular booklet to commence my learning on my own. This booklet, this particular booklet, I was given, and it's full of a lot of content, and the primary content, I mean the first topic I was to learn was the alphabet. And I began to learn it. So I thought, instead of learning it alone, why not bring it online? Let's learn it together. And I might meet somebody who knows it well and would like to correct my pronunciation if I'm not doing it well, and all that. I also could meet new friends who would be interested in learning more about how my SFE journey is going, or you want us to be accountability partner as we learn, as we take our learning journey. I'm here and I'm excited to take on this journey with you. I will be glad to answer your question. In fact, in order to make that communication very easy, I created a WhatsApp group for this purpose. I created a WhatsApp group, and I excuse me. I created a WhatsApp group, and I dropped the link on the description, under the description button. So in case you have something you want to tell me, or there is something I didn't pronounce well, and you think you could give me the right way to go about it, you're welcome. Simply join that group and we will be good together. We'll, we will be good together. Okay. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I still look forward to seeing more people on this channel as we progress. I want to share what I have today with you. I want to quickly share what I have today with you, and then we can commence the learning together. So, the little discovery I made with Swedish alphabet was that it's it's quite different when it comes to Swedish alphabet. It's quite different compared to what the English alphabet looks like. So there is a tweak, there is a way it sounded, and then it makes it look so different. While some of the English alphabet are also called exactly the same way the Swedish called their alphabet. Yeah. So those are the few discovery I made with the Swedish alphabet. Let me quickly share my screen to see what I've learned. Okay, my presentation. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the Swedish alphabet. These are the important things I discovered during my learning. Like, the Swedish alphabet are 29 letters. So the Swedish uses the regular 26 letters of English alphabet, and then they have these three special Swedish letters that I am still learning to pronounce. In fact, I'll be glad if I have my friends here, and then they will be able to teach me how to pronounce those three letters. And then in almost every word of the Swedish, every word or sentences in Swedish, you see those three letters. For example, if you want to write Göteborg, you need one of the letter. A lot of their word has those three beautiful letter. Let me call it beautiful letter. And that's what make them unique. Very, very unique. You know, and that make them very, very unique. So this is the first letter, and the what from what my teacher, because we were actually given a link to a video we can watch. So what my teacher called this for me and I learned was it is called uh uh if you know if you If you know a different way to call it or you have a better way, please drop in the comment section. Please, as we progress, don't forget to like, share, comment, and tell everyone about this channel. Subscribe and let us grow together. So this is it is not like a in English, it sound ah and it is not the phonics ah. It is not. There is a ah 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 I'm still learning it, and I don't know if you're sounding it alongside me, but I'm doing my best to learn it too. Ah 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 ah. Okay, and then the next letter is B. B. The English alphabet we say B. It's not B. It's B. 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 So the first one was and then this one is B. 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 And then the next one is I don't know. I would like to see myself, so I'm trying to see how I can ensure I see myself. I want to see myself. I also want to present. Thank you. B. And then the next one is say, say, say. In fact, I laugh every time I'm just learning it, but then it's been fun. The English call this see, then the Swedish call it say, 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 say. Then this is day. I put those. That's the way I heard it as the teacher taught me. That's why I put it in the bracket, at least to guide how we pronounce it. And meanwhile, these are just the way you call the letter. When they become consonant, they sound completely differently. So they now at the point when they are switched to consonant, they begin to sound like the phonics, you know. So this is de, be, say, de, e, 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 and this sound like English alphabet. I can never forget this. F, F, F. Yeah, this sound F, F, G. This, excuse me, G. This one's like G, 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 and O, 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 E, E. That's English alphabet would have called it I, but this sound E, E, Y, Y. That's a kind of tweak compared to the regular English alphabet. J in English sound ye, like Y in English usually sound. So for me, the way I try to internalize this, okay, when I see J in the Swedish alphabet, I'll just simply internalize it as ye, ye. That's the way it sounds. Ye, ye, and then ko, ko. This is another one that sounds so unique. It sounds just like you call it, just like you call letter Q in English. I mean, you sound letter Q. In English, when we want to sound letter Q, we say kwa, kwa. So that's exactly how K in Swedish alphabet sound. Kwa, 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 kwa. Then this one sound exactly the way English alphabet call their letter. This is L, L, M, M, N, N, N. Then this sound oo, 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 oo. Then pe, 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 pe. Then this sound ku, 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 ku. This I have not been able to sound well because your tongue has to vibrate, and I don't know how to vibrate tongue. If you know how to do it well, please comment on the comment section. Write on the comment section if there is a trick or now I can make my tongue vibrate. The Swedish likes to emphasize their r, r, yeah. So those are the little challenge I'm having to, especially when it comes to English R. Is then this one S, 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 S. This one sound T, T, T. I mean, not sound, called T, 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 T. This is called oo, 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 oo. V, 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 double V, double V, double V, double V, double V, X, 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 E, 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 Sata, Sata. I remember when I was trying to catch up with this, my husband was with me, and as soon as he said Z or Z, I said, nay, it is Sata. That's one of the funny Swedish alphabet, and I love it. Sata, Sata. Now to the three magical and beautiful Swedish letter. So, this one, O, 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 O. That is A with a dot. A with a dot on it. And then another one is A with double dot. It sounds hair, 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 hair. And then O with double dot sound hue, 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 hue. Okay, so that is it. The Swedish 29 alphabets that I have learned thus far. The Swedish 29 alphabet. I would like to pause now and see if I have any comments or someone has something to tell me. If you have something to tell me, yeah, you have something to tell me on this live, on the alphabet we've gone through. We've gone through A to H. Oh, so we have A, B, B, C, C, D, 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 then A, F, G, O, E, Y, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, R, S, S, T, U, U, V, W, W, X, X, E, E, SAT, 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 who, or, oh, and then hey. Those are the Swedish letters I have learned, and I'm still learning, trying to perfect the pronunciation. You know, I'm doing my best to perfect the pronunciation. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Another thing I learned about the Swedish alphabet is that the Swedish alphabet has 9 vowel letters, and then those 9 vowel letters are divided into two different groups. We have the hard vowel, which are 4 letters, and then the soft vowels, which are 5 letters. So the hard vowels are a, ho, hu, ho, and then the soft vowels are e, 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 he, ho. So these are the one that form the magical word we are still going to be learning further in Swedish. So the these are the new Swedish word I've learned. The Swedish call their alphabet alphabetet. Then 29 is called Shugonio. Bokstäver. Bokstäver. That's letters. Bokstäver. Letters. Svenska. Svenska. That's Swedish. Ord. Ord. That's hard. Mjuka. So usually in this kind of word, I discover that the yeah is silent. So it's like mjuka, soft. Vokale. Vokale. Vowel and consonant. Consonant. Consonants. The reason it's ending with er is probably because it's pluralized. That was all I was able to learn in my Swedish class this week. And trust me, it's been very, 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 very interesting. Very, very interesting. So if you are with me and you have something to say, please comment, and if there will be none, that will be all for this afternoon. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's going to be, it promises to be very, very interesting. I'm going to be bringing the updates, all the updates on all I am getting to know, all I am getting to learn in my Swedish journey. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Please, is there any question for me? Any question, comment, and all that? Any question for me? Okay, so in absence of none, I'm going to draw the curtain here while I say bye. See you next time. To have a lovely day.